Special series then, Hello GST, where CNBC TV 18's Menaka Doshi decodes the benefits of GST for different sectors. Today she talks about the impact on the pharma space. Take a look.
On Hello GST, today we focus on the pharmaceutical sector. Like all manufacturing sectors, this too stands to gain from GST, especially in terms of supply chain efficiencies.
GST will be in a way a game changer as far as pharmaceutical industry, mainly from a supply chain perspective, especially the fact that under GST, central sales tax will be subsumed within that. And because of that, the interstate stock transfers and interstate sale, all of them will come on the same parallels. As a result of which the concept of mother warehouse and daughter warehouse will start gain more importance, which will replace the current traditional model of distribution, which is in the form of a CNF agent model, thereby leading for most of the companies to revisit the current supply chain mechanism. It will reduce the presence in multiple states and one can focus into the regional hubs, which will effectively pass on a lot of benefit from a supply chain re-engineering perspective, which can ultimately be passed on to the end consumer, leading to a positive impact from GST. Another important aspect is a lot of pharmaceutical industry currently work on trader of goods related model, wherein a lot of services they avail becomes a cost for them from a service tax perspective. However, under GST, because it will be a seamless credit mechanism, even the service tax paid or the GST paid on services will be available as a refund to them, leading to again reduction in cost of goods sold, which can be passed on to the end consumer and it will be beneficial. Accumulation of a SENVAT credit on account of inverted duty structure, which is presently available, will also be corrected under GST, leading to the overall reduction on the pressure of working capital, which can again be passed on to the end consumers by the industry.
But Pratik, are you suggesting that all these positives will benefit the bottom lines of pharmaceutical companies as well as consumers, or is there an even longer list of negatives?
One of the negatives is currently a lot of pharmaceutical drugs and medicines are being taxed at 5%, which as per the CEA report, if we go and believe that it could be increased up to 12%, therefore leading to overall increase in the ultimate tax burden on the end consumer. Secondly, there are a lot of area-based exemption which are currently being availed by the pharmaceutical manufacturers by being set up in Himachal Pradesh, Jharkhand and other locations. If these benefits are likely to go away in the form of an exemption system, ultimately the overall cost of production will increase and the burden will be passed on to the end consumer. And lastly, if I talk about the concept of medical industry, how it works is passing on a lot of incentives in the form of a free supply, physician samples and everything, which is currently not being taxed. It will all be taxed under GST and therefore again lead to increase in cost of production. So what one need to do is effectively weigh out the pros and cons in terms of the benefits offered by supply chain vis-a-vis the increase in tax burden. And that will determine whether it will be actually a boon for the pharma industry or not.